Right now on the phone, I've got Michael from Melbourne's Arcane Saints. Hi, Michael.
Hi, Kat. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic, thank you.
I know you are.
Chilling in Mildura, having a beer. Life is good.
Well, it's not just that. You've got a huge, huge show coming up very soon, don't you? Do you want to tell us about the show first? We'll start there.
No, I just want to sit here and talk about drinking beer.
I'm joking.
Yeah, we do. We've got a really big show coming up with Thousand Foot Krutch, well-known Canadian rockers, at Maxlots, otherwise known as Hi-Fi Bar, the old Hi-Fi Bar, which it's just fantastic because obviously big fans of the guys in Thousand Foot Krutch, and I think this is their first ever Australian tour as well. So it's a real honour to be main support at their Melbourne show. We're really looking forward to it.
Yeah. Oh, so they're are they doing a full national tour or just East Coast? Do you know?
Full national tour, I believe, of Australia and also New Zealand.
Right. And do you know who else is playing? Because it'll be more than the two bands.
For the Melbourne show, there's another band called One Kingdom.
Right.
Local band.
You are the main support.
For the main support, yep.
But that's not all that's happening around Arcane Saints at the moment, is it?
No. There's a few things going on in Arcane Saints, but we've always got a few things going on. It's one of those kind of bands, there's always something happening.
But you've got some new band members.
Yes, we do.
Well, let's start with your drummer. Introduce us to your new drummer.
Yeah, sure. So his name's Gary. Brilliant drummer, like really, really good. He's come from a band that has had, like us, they've had the US management and done the US tour, so he's got a lot of that experience behind him. And just a fantastic drummer. Like, he just came into the audition and, you'd expect, you want someone who's going to come in and just nail the songs, but he took them to another place entirely. So, we couldn't be happier with Gary. He's awesome. And just a really good guy as well.
Yeah, and, well, I guess the big news, what excited me and hopefully excites quite a few people out there, I'm sure it will actually, is your new bass player. Yeah.
Our new bass player is Drew from Superheist, who I believe you're a big fan of back in the day. Is that right?
Definitely. And I'm sure you were too.
Well, actually, I grew up in New Zealand, so I had no idea who they were. So we put the feelers out saying, hey, we're auditioning for drummers and bassists, and and can you imagine how scary that is, being in a band when two members decided to leave? So you've got not one person down, but two people down that could really sink a band, right? So I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Luckily Sheep didn't quit, because if there was no Sheep, there'd be no Arcane Saints. I would have had to just start a brand new band and change the name and all that, like literally. So luckily he stayed on, and so we put the feelers out, and it's always a mixed bag when you audition people. You get so many like weirdos and all these, and sure enough, with all these weirdos coming in, and managed to find Gary pretty quickly, thankfully. And then anyway, this guy Drew emailed me and said, oh hey, I was in this band called Superheist, and I'm like, oh yeah, cool, we'll give you an audition. And then and then I just found out later on, like, mentioned to someone, oh yeah, this guy from Superheist. He's like, what? Superheist? Dude, they were like massive, in like early 2000s or whatever. And I'm like, so then I googled them and did some research, and I'm like, whoa. And then I started messaging him, I'm like, dude, we're not a famous band or anything, man. You sure you want to like meet up for us, with us and have an audition? And he's like, are you kidding me? I'm like, you guys are absolutely killer, man. I love your EP and I love all your songs and all this kind of stuff. And anyway, so he was going to come in for an audition, but then, as things happen in Arcane Saints, he said, guys, I'm really sorry, I'm going to have to pull out because I've got another big project going on, which obviously I can't talk about yet. So we're thinking, that's no good. So we had a full day of auditions and didn't find the right bass player at all. And yeah, a few funny stories I could tell you about that off air. But yeah, so we had a gig like the week after, and he had been to mention in his email, oh, by the way, I learned all your material, like the whole EP, so if you need someone to fill in, I'm happy to do it. And so I said, oh, well, can you fill in for this gig that we've got coming up? And he's like, yeah, no problem. So he came along to have a rehearsal with us, and man, it was just the most amazing. Like, I haven't felt energy in the rehearsal room like that in so long. It was amazing. Like, we finished and we were all just sort of like standing around, just like smiling, just going, whoa. It was just this weird, really crazy chemistry between the four of us. It's hard to describe. And Sheep and I were sort of walking out after rehearsal, and we sort of looked at each other and we're both sweating. And we never sweat in rehearsal. It's always just like, just going through the motions, getting your parts down and stuff. And we were just like, looked at each other and we're both sweating. And I was like, dude, when was the last time you felt like that after a rehearsal? And he was like, man, not in a long, long time. I'm like, neither. And anyway, Drew, you could tell Drew was just really, really digging it. We were just really connected. And so anyway, he was like, well, maybe I do want to join this band. And he said, oh, well, let's just see how the gig goes. So we ended up playing a gig the week after, and lucky enough, it was a night before a 3-day weekend, so the place was just absolutely packed. I've never seen it so packed. And it just went off, just a really great vibe on stage. We just played, just a great gig and awesome energy. And afterwards, we're just having a beer, and he's like, no, that's it, I want to join. Like, well, you're very welcome to, man. And so, yeah, that was it.
Awesome. And people are going to get a chance to see that energy at Maxlots, at a massive show at Maxlots. Yeah. So I'm sure the energy will be like full ball.
Oh, it's going to be incredible. It's just such an awesome vibe between the four of us. We've already got a new song down as well. It's just the professionalism between the two of them, and they click really well together as well. But yeah, just the professionalism. Like Drew, he came in by our second rehearsal. He'd learned not only every single song on anything we've released, but also all the songs that are like the obscure Arcane Saints stuff on YouTube. Just to get a feel of the band and how we write and the song structures and things like that. And I was just like blown away by that. I was like, wow, man. And, because he knows he's been in two very, very successful bands, so he knows the hard work and he knows what's required to reach the next level kind of thing. So it's just amazing to have a guy like that in the band. And we've already, like the rest of us have already learned a lot from listening to him as well. It's really good. But him and Gary, back onto the professionalism thing, they'll go to our rehearsal room an hour before rehearsal starts and just get their bass and drums down, and just work on their parts before the actual band rehearsal. So it's just that level of like dedication and work ethic and professionalism is just really, really lifting us at the moment. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah. And I will tell people too, it's the 23rd of October that you are at Maxlots with Thousand Foot Krutch. And if people go to Arcane Saints on Facebook or to arcanesaints.com, is there a .au on that?
No, .au.
No, just arcanesaints.com. They can pre-order they can buy their tickets now, and it's $20 cheaper.
Correct, yeah. So they've got about another week to do that, to take into account postage time. So, head to our website, arcanesaints.com, and they can get a pre-sale ticket for $35. Otherwise, you're going to be paying $55 on the door. So save yourself $20 and buy some beers instead.
Yeah, awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing this
well,
new lineup.
Along, aren't you? So it's going to be great to have you there. But yeah, one of the first, when I first moved to Melbourne about 8-9 years ago, one of the first gigs I went to was at the Hi-Fi Bar, and I just remember thinking like, wow, it would be so cool. I think it was to see Mammal, one of those bands. Anyway, but yeah, I just remember thinking like, wow, it'd be so awesome to play on that stage, and I've never played on it. Yeah, so this will be the first time playing Maxlots, Hi-Fi Bar, and it's just going to be, it's going to be an amazing night. Well,
not only playing at Maxlots, but playing with someone from Superheist in your band.
I know. Crazy, huh? We're like super Arcane Saints now, basically.
It is, definitely. And I'm going to tell people once again to get down to Maxlots on the 23rd of October and see Arcane Saints and come and say hello to me. Yes. Go say hello to Kat at the merch table and buy lots of merch. Yeah, definitely.
Give Kat kiss on the cheek. She might give you a discount.
So if I'm getting mauled all night, I can blame you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Especially if you're a really ugly guy with drinking with like horrible beer breath and...
Stop, you're going to get yourself in so much trouble.
Like no tea.
Do you know what I've done?
No, what have you done?
Last week I played a Superheist song. I actually did ask Drew, and I played one of his favourite tracks from...
Okay.
Oh, I can't remember the name of the album right now.
Right.
But off the same album, I've got your song Faith of the Faithless to play now.
Oh, cool.
And I'm going to follow it up with one of my favourite Superheist tracks, which is called Unlearn.
Awesome.
Do you know that track yet?
I know Faith of the Faithless.
That's what's important. That's what's important, isn't it?
Not the other track. No, I've got to actually talk to Drew and can I have a copy of your whole,
catalogue?
Your whole catalogue, because I really need to. I've seen a few clips on YouTube and stuff, and it's pretty awesome stuff. You can see why they're a really big band, and it's pretty.
Yeah, well, that track 7 years, they actually had a bit of success in America with that.
Yeah. Well, they had US management over there, they were managed by a Papa Roach manager for a while, I believe.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely. Arcane Saints on Facebook or arcanesaints.com. And Michael and I will see you at Maxlots on the 23rd.
Yay!
Thanks a lot, Michael.
Thanks, Kat.
We will
talk.
Of course, we'll talk on the 23rd. But
maybe.
Right now, here is and you've got to stay tuned in and listen to the Superheist song that's on after you.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. This is Faith of the Faiths. Oh, I can't speak.
Do you want me to say it? I'll say it.
Yeah.
You're listening to Cat Unwrapped on Voice FM, and this is Faith of the Faithless by Arcane Saints.